Good afternoon, welcome back to Debbie's World. I'm Debbie and this is a bit of a different video. So review video, I have been kindly sent a weighted blanket by the folks at Newentor. They very kindly offered to send me a weighted blanket to review, and when I saw the email, it's been a long time since I did a review video, but for quite a while now I have wanted to try one of these weighted blankets or quilts. This is actually a double size, the size of a double quilt. You can see I've got the husband and dog along to help me as well. So this is a Newenter weighted blanket. Inside you've got your actual blanket, which has like ball bearings in it, which you can't feel, you know, there's no feel of ball bearings or anything like that, but that's what makes it weighted. And then it comes with this lovely grey sort of quilt cover, if you like, and it's got a Minky side and a bamboo side, so you can choose whether you'd like sort of the slippery feel or this more textured feel. We'll talk about the benefits of a weighted blanket in a minute, but I'll just carry on telling you what kind I've got. So a weighted blanket is sized to fit an individual's weight range. So you should be, when you look up for a weighted blanket, you should be able to see their table. And I'm around 76 kilograms, so that the recommended one for me was 7.7 kilograms. Unfortunately, that was out of stock, so they've sent the 9.1 kilogram. Now, I have to say that when you pick it up, it feels heavy, and when you're sort of transporting it around the house, it feels a little bit heavy. But when you've actually got it spread over yourself, it just feels like a nice reassuring weight. Alfie likes, Charlie likes being under it, and you've enjoyed it for a little bit as well, haven't you?
Yeah, it's quite comforting actually.
Yeah, it's a comforting feeling, and it doesn't overheat. I mean, the first thought I had was that we would be far too warm, especially Andrew, but you didn't find yourself overheating, did you?
No, it seems to keep a nice comfortable temperature, doesn't it?
Yeah. I must admit we haven't tried it overnight, but we mostly have had it over us on an evening on the couch, and it's supposed to help soothe body aches, soothe anxiety, help you sleep better, and we'll go back into those in a bit, but I do find that it does have a calming, relaxing effect. Like I say, it's not overheating, and even Charlie likes relaxing underneath it. So what are the benefits of a weighted blanket? On the email, and this is backed up by what I've seen on Google, it's can help relieve daily fatigue. Well, I can say that today I've been doing a lot of cooking, and I've just relaxed for half an hour underneath my weighted blanket, and my legs feel less achy, my back feels less achy. Help you fall asleep faster, prolong your deep sleep, and make you feel more energetic the next day. This is what it says on the email. Now, as I say, we haven't tested it overnight as yet, but I can see that being true. And it says it is especially useful for a person who has ever felt stressed out, overworked, or has trouble sleeping. It can also help children who are sleep disturbed and have ADHD to fall asleep. Now, this is just what it claims in the email. But I I can't say whether it helps children who have behavioural problems, but I can say that it's helped me feel relaxed and less aches and pains, and it doesn't feel heavy and it doesn't overheat. Those were my two main worries, and it doesn't suffocate Charlie when he's under it. So the Newenter has a unique design, special distribution over 4 zones, aiming to give a different weight towards your shoulders, waist, legs and feet, and a Minky dot and bamboo fabric breathable cover, if I can speak. And it really does mould to your body, and it just feels, like I say, I do like the warmth of a blanket, I'm not going to deny it, but this just feels breathable, and you can sort of see how it would take your pains and aches and pains and stresses away. Let's have a look what I found on Google. So it's supposed to help with people with autism, ADHD, anxiety, osteoarthritis, insomnia, chronic pain, and people who've undergone medical procedures. Many people, weighted blankets have become a routine part of stress relief and healthy sleep habits, and for good reason. Research suggests weighted blankets may benefit people with anxiety, autism and insomnia. How do they work? Because of deep pressure stimulation. So with this spread of the weight through the blanket, it stimulates as a form of massage your whole body. So although it's slightly awkward than a lighter blanket, once you set up for the night or for the evening, then I can see how it would relieve pain, lessen anxiety and improve your mood. So it's kind of like having deep pressure stimulation or massage, but instead of having a massage, you've got a blanket around you. It also says on one of the Google Docs that there are very few risks for using a weighted blanket. However, it shouldn't be used for people under 2 years old, people with obstructive sleep apnea, asthma or claustrophobia. And a weighted blanket should be 5 to 10% of your body weight. And it finishes off by saying weighted blankets are a type of at-home therapy that can provide similar benefits to deep pressure therapy. And yeah, I can see that. I feel like I've spent all morning standing up in the kitchen where normally I would have aching legs and back, and I've sat under this for an hour and my legs feel more relaxed. So all in all, I want to say thank you to Newenter for sending me one of their weighted blankets. I will keep trying it. I'll definitely relax on an evening on the settee with Charlie and Andrew with my weighted blanket, and I may even try it overnight sometime. Have you got any final words?
Not really, no. It's just no, I agree with what you're saying. Really, it's soothing. I think the word isn't it?
Yeah,
really? Just,
soothing.
Yeah, it's just a nice. It's like being hugged, isn't it?
Yeah. So if you're missing your hugs during this time of isolation or whatever you want to call it, lockdown and things like that, then maybe try a weighted blanket while you're watching your TV in the evening or while you're in bed at night. In this blanket we have got glass beads, not whatever I said earlier. We've got glass beads, but as I say, you can't feel them at all. It just feels like a heavy quilt. You've got your cleaning instructions in your booklet, and you've got some frequently asked questions as well. So all in all, I've got a big hug in a blanket. Let me know what you think. Do you have a weighted blanket? Does it have any benefits to you? Thank you again to Newentor for sending me such a lovely thing, especially coming up to the Christmas season. Maybe once we get our Christmas tree up, it'll be even more relaxing to sit on an evening under my blanket with Charlie the dog and the Christmas tree up. I hope you're all okay. Have a lovely Christmas and New Year. Thank you again to Newenter. Thank you for watching. Let me know your thoughts. Like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.